Oh, pretty. I did a fantastic video. A cool video where I took this Fill-Rite Series 800C fuel meter and brought her back to life. It was completely unreadable, very opaque, you couldn't see it, and so I took the top off, I cleaned all the numbers, I even reset it back to 0 because of why not. Now this is a small one, it only goes up to 99.9 gallons before it rolls over, so it's not very useful for guys that are pumping quite a bit, but I'd like to add it to that little trailer. And it was a really cool video because it went well and I got her done in a hurry, but my camera had a bit of a sneeze. The before video got lost. I believe it was Archimedes who said it is better to have wonned and zeroed and lost than to have never wonned and zeroed before. In order to make up for this, I'm going to bring in a surrogate opaque gauge cluster thing and I'm going to recreate it. Now I know that's never going to be as good as the real thing, kind of like watching the Olympics versus watching the Olympics on NBC. But those of us in the States don't really have an option. So we do what we must when times are what they are. And here she is. My deck thermometer, which is getting pretty darn hard to read, if I'm totally honest. And when the sun hits it, it's almost impossible. Unfortunately, these lights seem to punch through it okay. Just gonna have to take my word. Again, NBC coverage. The actual process I used, and you can use if you have one of these, since they sit outside on trucks, it happens quite a bit. I pulled these two screws, don't lose them, they're tiny, and then I used a baby wipe, because I still have a bunch of those left over, and I cleaned the gears, and I cleaned all the numbers. I also cleaned this with that same wipe to get the surface as receptive as possible. I then bought an expensive and purposely designed product for this very eventuality, Rust-Oleum Rattle Can Clear. Using the light dancing strokes of a master painter who doesn't care, you just want to give her a bit of a dance. Probably should have let it warm up, huh? Oh well. Once again, through at least the camera's preview window, these fluorescent lights directly overhead, not only do they make the opaque not nearly as bad, but they also make the reveal quite less spectacular. You can tell. Anyways, that's what I did. By the way, works on old truck tail lights. It works on motorcycle plastic. If it's particularly chalky, you might give it a bit of a scuff with some Scotch-Brite. I think I did that to this. I didn't do it to this one. I was got to end with that red-green special. Keep your stick on the ice. But that sounds so much like AVE's keep your Richard in a squeezy thing. So let's come up with a new one, an Olympic quality one. Keep your skis in your pants. I'm gonna be the first to admit it's not perfect. I mean, I can tell from looking at the camera. Before I couldn't see the numbers through there, and now I can. So it did work. It's just, like I said, I've had it work better. But anyways, ba-boom, ba-boom. There she is fixed. I'm hoping to use this on the fuel tank trailer, which I'm still kicking myself I didn't get all of those stupid tanks. This is the same size as my tank outlet I think that I can pull these two, flip this around, then this will be the right way up, and I think I can screw it on there. I don't know what good it'll do me. It'll mean I'll pump out of here. Who knows? Maybe I can take this off and this will screw on, and then I can screw the pump into right here, and it'll just run sideways. Can anybody see a reason why it wouldn't run sideways? I suppose it's all academic until I see if there's threads inside there. Yeah. I mean, it might not even work, but I suspect it's just fine. Just fine. It's pretty quick and easy. Stay pumping. Or don't. I'm not your boss.